Hi, you in the back room with Becky, and it's Sunday evening. And no, I don't usually come on here and say anything much on Sundays. I do share some of my fan mail with you from Black Planet, but I just have to really. I am off the market. I am off the market. Stop wishing, stop fishing. Ms.B got a man. So, to my BBWs out there, I'm going to say this. Wait. Be patient. Know what you want and put that in the universe. Ask for what you want. I'm a money maker. That's what I like to do. I have rough spots in my life. I'm good with that. It keeps me on my toes. I take care of other people, but it's not haven't really been anybody there besides Miss Tiny to take care of me. And it's a good feeling to know that there's somebody there, wanting to do those sweet things for you and say those sweet things for you and be your soft place to fall. And they accept you and love you just the way you are. And I just, I didn't really expect to be feeling this way about nobody. Because, I was still kind of like holding out hope for my ex-husband. I know. I told y'all don't do reruns. And I was right. I'm not doing a rerun. This is so fresh and so new. Not so new. I mean, it's been months in the making. But we finally both said the words out loud. And I think it gave me some peace of mind. So I was like, okay. If I'm in it to win it. I don't want to play games. I'm too old for that. And I'm not a toy, so I don't appreciate nobody playing with me. But yeah, something was said. He's Latino, you know. Uh, I have always dated international brothers, so don't get upset. I ain't rule none of y'all out. Y'all just don't seem to meet my expectations. And don't get me, it's not, look, Caribbean and Latino men, they're pretty much black men, okay? Get that correct in your mind. And it's not like, I think we women have to learn how to be open. And what was so funny and was so telling, when he was just, sharing his feelings with me, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, yeah, right, whatever. And before the day was out, the devil tried to put some doubt in both of our minds. And we had a lot of stuff to confess to each other. He was like, I know you got a lot of men around you. I know it. Because what you do. And I was like, what do you mean? Okay, yes. I'm not ever thirsty because I get a lot of attention. Big girls is in, and I got all the big goodies. But I'm not so vain and so superficial that that's the only thing that wins my heart is that you telling me, "Ooh, I love the way you look." Ooh, oh no, I call them fans and fanatics. Those are not guys that are really seriously interested in me. They just want to sit there and get some of them private pictures. So I just wanted to share that. The minute it hit my heart, I was like, I'm not gonna be like the other women. I don't need no man. I got my job, married to my career. Hell no, I'm not married to my career. That's why we online talking today because y'all don't let too much stuff get in the way of the natural order of things. A man is supposed to want a woman. A woman is supposed to want a man. People are supposed to want to be loved, to be accepted, and to have somebody to love. And if you running up on people that saying all the time they're not trying to get serious, then you wasting your time talking to Ms.B. I was waiting on the man that was like, well, I'm glad you took me seriously because I want to be taken seriously. That was the first thing that perked my ears open. I was like, okay. And then somebody who's willing to meet me where I am. The changes that we had gone through just getting acquainted placed a certain amount of trust in us because we already had those conversations and experiences. But I think that time spent away from each other was the telling thing. You know, I was willing to walk away if I couldn't have everything that I needed. I was willing to walk away, and thank God that that natural instinct that's in real men is that if it's something that they really, really want and desire, they coming after it. That man steady telling you that he's all into you, but the only time you talk is on Facebook. Mm, don't get caught up in that illusion of a relationship. The digital age is wonderful. It makes me want to talk to him while he's at work. And, if something is happening and he hears it in my last conversation, he can come back, when he get a break and say, well, baby, what is it? What's wrong? Why are you acting like that? And I may not even be aware of myself. Then I'll be like, yeah, I am kind of moody. I am kind of weepy today. And I think it's so important that you have communication, whether it's, cell phone, online, face to face, hopefully. If I just worry about my sisters that's claiming these men in Africa that, just let's stay in the realm of the possible. I'm knowing I'm not supposed to uproot myself and my little sick mama to go to Africa. So why would I get involved with a man who is probably looking for that? I'm not getting ready to move way across the world, across country, because I learned from my last experience. If I gotta move for my man, I will. If my man decides that I'm stable where I am, and it would be best for him to move to me, then it's all good. If my man is right here with me, and we working on things together, I don't care what the differences are. I'm saying when I say, I'm being general. Whether he's in town, out of town, next door, and even if he's a country apart, there's got to be some common elements, some things that you have in common. And that desire has to be there. That when you're not talking to that person or connected with that person, you feel a physical something. And, I got a girlfriend on Facebook that found love in one of the strangest places. So I don't rule anything out. If I did, trust me, boo, I wouldn't do what I do. So it's known that I'm a person who believes in taking risks. And I figure I'm on the other side of 40. Anybody got a problem with any of my mistakes, drink a glass of water and calm down. You'll be all right. Because I'm doing me. What makes me happy. My heart's content. So we're going to see where this thing go. And I'm just going to keep glowing. And you will be knowing that when I come in, I really got that sunburst in the middle of my head. Ooh-wee. Okay, let's see. Okay, from my personal life, and that I'm happy. I just, I have my business. I have the big goody girls. I have my mom. I have my family. I have my community concern. But what a woman needs is that man in her corner that's doing and saying the right things. That's there to honor, love, protect, and provide. See, I appreciate you offering it even if I don't need it. And if I need it and you offer it and I accept it, don't think I ain't hardly no gold digger. Because I could have went in a whole nother different direction. Listen to other people. Marry the lawyer. You'll learn to love him. I'm going to love pure and straight from my heart. And I'm going to take all the risks that come with it. Because you know what? It's so worth it in the end. I like feeling that way. I love having that feeling about somebody that I get a little anxious to hear from them. So it's Sunday, Soulful Sunday, and I've been sharing with you Confessions of a BBW. Ms.B's in love. Wow. Peace, love, and understanding always to the people. I said you put it in the universe. I told y'all weeks ago that I was, months ago, basketball and football season. I was like, I'm learning about these sports because my husband is on the way, and I want to be able to share these things with him. I ain't saying it's my husband. I'm not saying we're getting married, but I wouldn't rule it out either. Hey, baby, you know how I feel.